Attention SCP Foundation staff, attention SCP Foundation staff. This is Dr. Theron Sherman broadcasting anomalously from Site-42. Do you read my signal? I am overlooking the Critical Hazard Assessment Team, otherwise known as the Chat. I am verifying that we are broadcasting. Do you read, Chat? Do you read? We have broadcast reception confirmation. Foundation staff, thank you for tuning into today's stream. Make sure to like, comment, share, hit the bell, all that good YouTube business, like that stream. Make sure you are using your encrypted Foundation-issued YouTube account. Please do not like, share, and all that jazz with your civilian account. I'm talking to you, Steve. We will begin in 3, 2, 1. Hey there, Foundation staff. Welcome to a little bit of a chill stream today. We are not doing the full production that we often do here at Site-42. Instead, this is a special occasion. In approximately 7 minutes, Dr. J. Adleby of the TikTok account Emotional Entropy will be going live at SCP Signals, the live-action SCP Foundation Theatre Experience. Now, some of you will have seen the stream that I did from there. We did it live on TikTok. Following that, we uploaded it to YouTube, and we're currently cleaning it up and releasing episodes of it. We're going to be doing the same for Emotional Entropy here on Site-42, so we will be able to have afterplay and some episodic releases of that. But of course, the best way to experience this event would be to go to Emotional Entropy's live stream on TikTok, which I have linked in the description. The very first link in the description is Emotional Entropy's TikTok account. When they go live, you want to be there. My entire goal is to watch their stream, live react and joke around. No one was talking to you, Siri. Your goal is to go watch the stream live, because if you're in the chat, you can help with the choose your own adventure aspects. From here, we're only going to be able to react separately. So, with that, real quick, we have to do a little bit of a live sound check. So I'm going to move over to our TikTok view. And in our TikTok view, you'll see I have Emotional Entropy pulled up. So make sure to go check out their stuff. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on one of Adleby's videos, and I'm going to need y'all to tell me if you can hear it. So, let's run the preview for the stream.
Dr. Sherm Twinkletoes sure had a fun experience at Site 0013, but don't you think it'd be great to have one last laugh, one last experience?
How is the volume on that? It seems to be jumping back and forth. I think it's because I'm trying to check the chat.
Well,
but how is the volume compared to mine? Is it good? Does it sound too loud, too quiet? What do you guys think?
Okay, cut the blood. I'm trying to get myself a live stream, not get myself fired. Damn it! Anyways, as fate will have it, I will be going to a live performance of Signals on Saturday the 16th at 1 p.m. for their final show. I'm going to be there holding a live stream on my TikTok to help you, the audience, have one final experience, and you help me make my choices to ensure my safety, that I don't die, and that also we all have a great fun time. Flirt with 049, you fucking coward! Part 2, Dr. Adleby Run, let's go! Dr. Sherm Twinkletoes sure had a fun...
that. We can exit out because we can hear it. It's too loud compared to mine. Okay, we can take it down. I'll put that back on. And I will try to adjust for the volume. Gee, she is loud. Okay, good. Alright, taking down the volume. And I've got to lower it on my end too, because it's loud as all heck over here. Alright, so I'm going to keep talking over this music, and you guys can tell me if I fixed it. Alright, so now it's not too loud for me, which is good. And so I'm checking the YouTube chat. I am talking over this music. Can you read? Talking, Mario remix. I hope this doesn't get us demonetized. I should have thought about that. Okay, you say fixed it, a bit too quiet now. I'll crank it up a hair. And I'm going to go back to the announcement that won't get us copyright struck YouTube style. All right. So now we're back on the original ad that won't get me in trouble. I am verifying with the YouTube chat. I am talking. It is talking. You can tell me how that sounds. Anarchy.
Okay, cut the blood. I'm trying to get myself a live stream, not get myself fired. Damn it! Anyways, as fate will have it, I will be going to the live performance of Signals on Saturday the 16th at 1 p.m. for their final show. I'm going to be there holding a live stream on my TikTok to help you, the audience, have one final experience, and you help me make my choices to ensure my safety, that I don't die, and that also we all have a great fun time. Flirt with 049, you fucking coward!
Alright, you hear me, I hear it.
Let's go!
I'm gonna mute that then. Alright, I've got a couple of goods and I've got one too quiet. So I will give you just a hair more, and we should please everybody. We're there, I just take it up one scotch. Boom. That should be perfection. I'm gonna have trust in the heart of the cards here. I'm gonna take us back to TikTok, because we're probably going to have to make some volume changes as we're dealing with Entropy Live as well. So that'll be our last little adjustment when we get to that point. I am setting up the TikTok Live because I have far more followers on TikTok, so people will go over there from there as well. Emotional. I wish I could type. That would be nice. Emotional Entropy with a period in the middle and an @ symbol. On TikTok is live at SCP Signals, the Los Angeles based SCP Immersive Theatre Experience. Head over to their live to help with the them. I have limited things, so I'm going to take out Los Angeles based. The SCP Immersive Theatre Experience to help choose your own adventure. Perfect amount. There we go. Let's save it. And let's go live on TikTok as well. Boom. Everyone who comes to my live needs to immediately leave and go to see... Is this going to block? This is going to block it. Move it over here. There we go. Everybody who comes to this stream needs to immediately leave and go to TikTok. Now, if you're not on TikTok, you can enjoy my witty commentary on the show. But the welcome message should be, hi, welcome to my stream. Now go away. Heading over to the chat, because now we got everything set so I can see how you guys are doing. Is there an SCP like the movie The Mask? I don't know about that one. The Foundation has plenty of artillery. We do not need to add more. We are well equipped. Country don't have TikTok? Well, then you're going to get to see the show from here. We will go live as soon as I see them go live on TikTok. How are we doing in this stream? We've got a concurrent of 40. Likes at 29. Y'all got to hit those likes because that is not enough likes compared to viewers, gang. We are not scoring high today. Current time is 1:02. They should be getting started. I'm going to refresh the browser and see if it picks them up.
All right, I'm going to explain to you why the Elder Brain Dragon is not just broken mechanically, but is broken...
Live! I knew it! I knew I had to refresh it. Theater mode.
Oh, no, it's... Oh, wait.
Chris's last name is intern.
No, he's not on it right now.
He's not on it right now. Let him know. Ping the fuck out of him. He's in the server. Ping the fuck out of him and let him know I'm live.
Here, bro.
Alright, I do need to turn it up on my end.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
Perfect.
Dude, SCP on game.
SCP on game. Look at this. We're filling up.
I know. Oh, now everyone shows.
Oh, it makes me so happy.
Some of the team from SCP Redacted, the live-action web series I've been talking about recently, they're in Los Angeles, and they said they may be able to make this show, so they may be in the crew with Adleby right now. We don't know.
I have not seen any MTF. I think we only have security, actually, today.
It's because nine-tailed clocks are a bunch of... Jeez. I've been tailed clocks. Oh,
Damn. Wow.
Hey, I'm mole rats myself, so...
All right, can you hear their chat? Chat, can you hear that? Can you hear the Adleby stream? This is the moment to tell me if the volume's good.
Thank you, Obsession. Oh, 100%.
They're just here for the vibe.
Who likes peanuts? Do you know what I just meant by that statement?
Well, there's quite a couple people here who are SCP fans. Like, I have scoped a bit. Even one person who actually, like, knows me from TikTok. So it's fun.
Interesting.
Sherm is here. Excellent.
All right, bet.
All right, bet. Are we gonna do some Inception?
Do some stream Inception.
Yes.
I'm hoping 096 makes a surprise appearance like
Yeah.
Scary Clock.
I'm gonna just watch this later, dude.
I have upped it a scotch. Tell me what you got.
Stream, watching the stream, watching the stream, watching the stream, watching the stream.
Infinite stream inception.
To the fucking moment. He's like a few seconds behind.
I see you guys talking. I'm
okay,
upping
the
the
lag
volume
is
for
fine.
entropy.
There's a bit of lag. Yeah, he's like 30 seconds behind or something. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, he's like... What's he saying about it?
This is why you guys need to go to Entropy stream, because the stream delay between Entropy to TikTok and then TikTok to YouTube,
Get everyone...
we are not helpful here for the choose your own adventure aspect.
We want freedom.
We want chaos.
Freedom from life.
But not for the SCPs, they stay in.
Doubt. With me on the case, I don't give us very much hope.
We gotta get the plague doctor out of here. We gotta
All right, I got 10 bucks on Adleby simping for 049 within the first 10 minutes.
What's the orientation for us like?
Congratulations!
Sacrifice.
Still a little low volume on Adleby.
We've also got a signal, so whenever I'm going to be asking you guys a question, so you're going to be helping me make decisions for the thing. I'm going to be tapping it twice, going to you guys, and you guys help make me make a decision of what
All right, I've cranked up the volume again. It is now at 13. Tell me if 13 is good volume or if we want some more volume from Adleby.
Thank you. It's my two names, so I have to be. Yeah. I'm disrespected constantly as well.
No, it's so gross. Hello?
Yeah, she's not good.
Thank you. I'm glad y'all like my jacket. I made it specially for this. Yes, you get input on this cosmic. I'm solely ignoring your opinion and your opinion only.
For those who don't understand what's going on right now, nothing is happening yet. They haven't let people in the door yet. So they're hanging out in the lobby and they are about to have their opening orientation. Adleby went live a little early to make sure people could get in.
And just so you know, since like I get overheated easily, I want to make sure my phone doesn't die in this whole experience. We'll be taking a couple of breaks, trying to find maybe an outlet or two just to see about chirping my shit. Or if he has a blog.
We should do a run where only people with upvotes are allowed.
No! 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 Half of these people are others, idiot!
God!
No! God, denied.
Your viewers
Denied. Be gone.
They don't have an account. They don't have an account in the wiki either. So. No account? No account? No upvotes? No upvotes?
Sir, you only have 9.
It's more than 0. I'm allowed.
God. I'm excited too, Nikki.
Basically a microscope. Hey, you're so sad.
Emberdition, thank you for the super
thank you
chat.
for the game tab.
Glad you were able to come in and say hi, and we'll see you in the future when you get to watch the VOD, because we will definitely have the VOD of this, as well as the VOD of the actual stream from Adleby without my interruptions. And for everyone to know, this is approximately a 2-hour experience from when it starts. So we're going to be here. I've got candy. We are hanging out for the long haul on this one.
It's good that we got
I'm going to go over here for a bit where it's a bit more quiet. Alright, everyone. You got any questions for me? Whatever you want to ask, anything you think about, share anything.
TikTok Live. There's a lot of you in this live. You should head over to Emotional Entropy's live. That's the one where the actual show is. I'm only live to tell you to go to Emotional Entropy's live. So make that happen.
Oh God. Come on, we gotta think of another one.
People on YouTube are like, I don't have TikTok. That's a decent
Hi,
excuse.
Milk Girl. We're
People
having
on
a
TikTok,
live
if you're in the TikTok live, go
SCP
watch the
signals
actual
performance.
live.
Let's. No! Pink Star Poetics, no! Oh my God! Eric, Toad King, perfect. Are you my appendix because I feel like I should take you out? Oh my God, this is gonna go great. This is gonna go horrible. This is gonna go awful. It's gonna be fantastic.
Attention! New hire. Those of you that are here for Foundation, follow me. Alright.
I'm gonna die first. All right, everyone, let's go.
We are. You order us. Oh no.
I'm starting a betting for $5 I die first. Don't expect to see
Bring me my money.
All right, everyone, let's go.
That's where you want to go to see the stream on TikTok.
Savor the moment.
Savor the moment,
We're
children.
already having a moment of silence. We haven't started the moment. It's okay.
It's air conditioned in here, besties.
I believe you.
I know.
Hi, Scorped. Bad decision times.
Oh, it's you again.
It is me again.
New hire.
Here's my
Welcome to our facility. Site personnel will be returning momentarily from break, so we have precious little time to go over some important rules and regulations. First, in order to maintain our cover here, I've been instructed to recite this curtain speech for you. Welcome to Thymele Arts and this production of Signals, performing as part of the Hollywood Fringe Festival 2022, celebrating its 12th year with over 200 different shows, workshops, and parties throughout Hollywood. Although you may use your phone to take photos and notes for any narratives you uncover, we ask that you silence your phones and other electronic devices. Please note the emergency exits, which may be in front
Entropy.
or behind you. Although we recommend you wear masks, site staff will not be. Now that's over with, let me go over what you need to know. Firstly, although they are unaware of it, site staff are trapped in a time loop. You all are exempt. As such, bringing up this time loop to them will likely confuse and disorient them. We suggest you focus instead on the missions that you've been presented with. Second, the Foundation is not here to judge your morality or choices, merely your effectiveness. Previous participants have chosen to aid the Foundation, others the SCPs, others to chart their own course. The decision is yours. Thirdly, any unduly disruptive or aggressive behavior will result in your ejection from this exercise. Please do not touch or otherwise physically interact with any of the site personnel or SCPs unless explicitly invited to do so. Fourthly, as personnel outside of this time loop, you will be immune to the powers and effects of the various SCPs. The other personnel do not share this immunity. Fifthly, when the time loop starts in approximately 2 hours, you will have to vacate site premises or risk forever being trapped in the time loop like those inside. And finally, remember your cover. Each of you has been assigned a department designation. Your best odds of successfully achieving your objectives lie with forming a team with all departments present, as site personnel will treat you differently depending on who your department is. Now, everyone knows the departments? Yes? Black for admin, red for security, blue for research, and orange for
It was
D
a
class.
mimetic effect. I apologize, children.
Very good. Good luck.
Oh, I'm definitely dead now.
Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry you were let in while we were on break, but good to meet you all. Let's get started, shall we? I'm Sybil Elliott. I'm head of HR here at Site 00013. If you have any issues here today on your first day, I encourage you to find me. My desk is just behind this curtain here near the entrance, all right? So, Happy New Year. So sorry your first day is on a Sunday, but ready to get started, all right? We'll begin with some introductions, some orientations. So I'll have you by department go to your department heads. We'll have administration go to this corner office here to meet the site head. Research will go behind this clear curtain here to meet the research team. If you're on security, you'll go right here with Blaine at this table. And if you're with D class, I'll have you go through that door to our containment areas, all right? If you're lost, come find me. Go ahead.
Let's all go, everyone.
Security right there.
Dr. Adleby was sorted into
Let's go,
research, so
research.
that will be where we're starting this.
Hello.
So many new researchers. Okay. Promising new recruits.
A pleasure to be here. We're researchers.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the research team orientation. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Taylor, and I'm the head of research here at Site 00013.
That's great.
You might have noticed some of the other department heads walking in. We have Blaine Cunningham, who is the head of security, and in the corner office we have the site head, who not only runs admin but the entire site.
Everyone, welcome to Site 00013.
On our research team, we have our research
What's up?
Welcome. We're really excited to have you here. You've been selected because you are the best and the brightest that the Foundation can find. As your duties, you will primarily be helping us study the different anomalies that we hold here. Like, all of our anomalies have something that we call a special containment procedure, which is why we nicknamed them SCPs, and all of our SCPs can be found in the containment room, which is through that door and down the hall. We want to keep this orientation as short as possible because we believe in learning by doing, but we do have a couple of rules of thumb on site just to make sure that you hold yourselves safely and with decorum. The first is please do not touch any of the humanoid SCPs. Some of them are very dangerous as well as very unpredictable. The next one is to follow all instructions and protocol and make sure that
I don't like that look at the camera after they were told not to touch the anomalies.
And the final one is please do not get caught up in distractions such as gossip or pranks or anything of the like. This is not the place for that. Is that understood? Do you have any questions? All right. In that case, take your pick and we'll start giving you a research assignment.
Okay, great. I can take like the 3 of you. If any of you come with them as well? I'll take 4.
Yeah,
Great.
I'll take the 2 of you guys.
Amazing. If y'all can just come this
I was on the
way.
administration
Make
side, so I do
space
not
in
know
my
what's
middle
happening
corner of
in
the
the research briefing.
Hi
This is a
everyone, so
completely
I'm
different
Danny
starting
Taylor,
point
like my
from
sister
mine.
said. Oh yeah, Lizzie's my sister. So she probably wants me to give you actual work to do, but would you rather do something fun instead?
Oh, certainly.
Oh, amazing, great. What are your names? Brianna.
Daniela. Adleby.
Adleby. Kelly. And Kelly. Great. And I'm Danny. I'm sorry if I don't remember your names. There's a lot of new recruits today. Okay, so let's see. So I have been looking into different artifact SCPs. So there's like the humanoid SCPs, you might call them monsters, so to speak, and the artifacts, which are kind of like cursed objects or the like. There are several that I've been wanting to test. They've been tested on D-Class before, but I found a new test subject that I think is going to provide a lot more results. It's none of you, don't worry. It's my sister, Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh.
Now, the one I want to look into is SCP-2291, the Fun Box. It's stored in the archives. If I take it from the archives, Lizzie's gonna trace it back to me, and then she might get mad, and we don't want that to happen. So you need to find Chris the intern. They're wearing like a red sweater vest and an avocado shirt. You cannot miss them. They have a bit of a crush on me, so if you tell them it's for Danny, they'll be like, oh yeah, totally, I'll go get the fun box from the archives. So if you can go over to Chris, ask for the fun box, and then sneak it back here, then we can start our experiment.
Excellent.
All right, best researchers. I will see you soon. I think Chris is right
Huh,
over there.
SCP-2291 is the fun box. I'm checking its documentation now.
Now, what do you want to do, buddies? Should we talk to our dearest intern? Let's go for Chris. Hey there, buddy. Listen, I know you have a little bit of a relationship interest with one of our dear researchers here, and she actually wanted us to ask a little favor, especially from you, and only you can get it for us.
Like Danny? Danny asked?
Yes, Danny asked you.
I mean, I do have a bit of a crush. Like, I've been making it a little obvious lately because, like, I'm thinking of asking her out soon.
Oh.
I mean, if I do this favor for you guys, do you think you could maybe
Oh, we're
put in a
certain.
good word?
I'm certain we can.
Okay,
Now, what you gotta do is you need to go into the archives and you need to get the fun box. It is very important for a test that she wants to perform. Don't worry anything about it. Don't ask any questions. All you need to do is get it for us.
Yeah, I'll do it. Plan, like, the good word. And if you could do me a favor, just watch out for security. I'm not sure where Gio went, but, like...
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
No, not you, security. Like, security,
Like the security. Don't worry. We'll keep an eye out.
Okay, you guys wait right here.
We've got you. And it looks like we've got our eyes. Oh, shit.
He's alive!
Oh! We got something interesting here.
Yeah, I saw
Now,
none
that's
of this
certainly
in my
interesting.
run.
Is that
this
something
is very
you think we should
interesting.
be concerned with?
So David is my sister's fiance. He
Oh.
disappeared like 10 months ago. He's our other worlds explorer, and he went out on a very standard mission, and then we completely lost contact with him. So we thought he was dead, but now apparently he's over the radio. I hope he's okay. He's one of my best friends. So if he's still alive and we can get him back, that would be amazing.
I think it might be interesting for us to go and check it out since Davey went that way as well.
Yeah, I know Joe's been looking into David's reappearance, but I didn't think he had any merit to it before, so you could definitely talk to him about it, and Blaine, where the signal came through.
Let's go.
Crazy Golem. They do not have the original voice actors from the SCPs, such as Volgan.
The rest of the sound site and the Foundation. Now, the only issue with this is that 10 months ago he then returned from a routine mission to the other world 6717. Now, we all presume him dead as we had no contact with him in that 10-month period until just now. I believe it's highly possible that someone might be mimicking his voice. After all, we have known many SCPs to take on the appearance of others, so it's not too much of a stretch to say one might be able to mimic his voice. May I count on the rest of you to help me make sure that if David is coming back or someone posing as him does come back, that we can contain them as swiftly and securely as possible? Alright.
I believe so.
Alright, I will split you off into groups to take care of this. First, the two of you go over to Agent Geo, my second commander, over there and ask you if he's ready to detain this imposter.
Researchers, we've got a mission. A second
Well,
one.
certainly. Any hands on deck would be appreciated. The two of you, if you could go to the archives, the far end of the containment cell room and find a file on the other world, SCP-6717, it might have some hints as to what's going on. And then finally, if the two of you would be willing to find Wesley, our janitor, and ask him to clean out a containment cell, we'll need somewhere to store David if they do get back.
Most certainly.
Alright, thank you both. Chris, if you can inform the side head of this update.
Oh yeah, I told everyone.
Make sure to inform them. And don't forget that little advice we needed to get a little bit of help with this research as well.
Right, yeah, of course.
Perfect. All right. Let's.
We're just doing a small experiment we've been ordered to do, so we just need some help with that if possible.
Fun box.
And what was your name?
Yeah.
Dr. J. Adleby. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris. All right. Let's get something over here real quick. Now, we're going to deliver the fun box first, and then we're going to go on our mission.
Here's what if I want to take it's gonna get calm him down. If you don't do anything, tough luck. All right. Let's say hypothetically you see a janitor. Any hypothetical.
All right, we've got the fun box with us. We're gonna actually go forward. Hello there. You're the janitor I was sent to save.
I am.
We need a cell cleaned out for a recent event where we're suspecting this.
Thank you. What SCP are we suspecting?
We are suspecting a SCP that is potentially mimicking a long-lost researcher who was believed to be completely gone.
Are you talking about David?
Yes.
David's
we're
an
talking.
explorer, not a researcher. He's like the coolest guy. And I think that it's actually David. But that is
You think it's David?
Of course it's David.
It sounds like David.
It's definitely. Wait, sounds like David?
It sounds like David, and it seems like it.
SCP though, we don't know. No,
We don't
I
know.
don't think he's an SCP. David, he's like my role model. He's the explorer, and that's the job I want to get when I get promoted.
I see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I promise I'm usually not this clumsy.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. Anyways, they're wanting a cell to be cleaned out and needing it to get done.
Thank you. I'll go get some cleaning supplies right away.
Perfect.
What's your name, by the way?
My name's Dr. J. Adleby. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're a doctor, like you're recent. Well, you had the
Yes.
research thing. I'm Wesley Brown. I'm the janitor.
It is nice to meet you, Wesley.
Nice to meet you. If you want to help me with anything else,
Yes, of
let me
course.
know.
Of course, thank you. Now, I'm going to do.
Reminder, link to Emotional Entropy's account is in my description if you want to go join the actual stream where you can help with the Choose Your Own
Miss
Adventure
Researcher!
aspect.
Miss Researcher.
Yes. Oh, you got it. Oh, wait, I shouldn't touch it. Oh,
Yeah.
is it not having an effect on you?
It's not having an effect on me, strangely
Find out
enough.
with me? Okay.
Yes. I shall place this here.
Okay, wait, let me... It's not having any effect on you?
Nope.
That's so strange. Usually skin-to-skin contact does have an effect.
Odd.
Okay.
New researchers are showing potential, Danny. What can I say?
Yes. Okay, so we need to disguise this in some way, because if she sees, like, the
Yes,
fun
we
box,
do.
it does say fun very clearly on it.
Very.
So if she sees it, she'll suspect it, and then might not take it, so we need to disguise it in some way.
Perhaps this would work.
In the bag? Okay.
In the bag.
That's a good idea.
What is the fun box and what are they trying to do?
Ooh, there's lots of flowers in here. Huh, I don't know who this is. I almost touched it. Okay, so basically tell her that it's some sort of like SCP you found, you know, or you want her to examine it.
Yes.
And then see what effect it has on her, like chart down. I am, you know, actually recording date on this. It's a legitimate experiment.
A legitimate experiment.
Of course, if she doesn't confiscate it, if you can get Chris to just put it back in the archives and then report back to me, that would be amazing.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm going to get it from afar. You get it, I'll get the data.
Alright, someone's about to grab an anomaly. Touch it. Oh, you touched it.
He escaped?
You immediately turned around.
Oh my god. Where did you find that?
I actually didn't.
Where did you get that?
Go. Run. 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 All right. We're gonna hide over here.
Pranking researchers with the fun box. Well, I guess Adleby was correct with the chaos plan for the day.
All right, what'd she say? What'd she say?
I have to give this back to Chris. I think
All right. Trouble? Don't worry. There is no trouble in the Foundation. Let's go.
The fun box, SCP-2291.
Why give
When
it
people
back
touch it,
just now,
they start to
when
actively
we can
replace
go on
words
a
in their
whole
sentences
trip?
with the word fun. They are forced to smile constantly. And
I think we can ask a couple questions.
they start to go crazy, crazy,
Our
crazy
anomaly friends here.
as increased touching of the anomaly happens.
Exactly.
Oh, we moved on to the anomalies, Mr. Fish.
Why, hello there. Hello. Hello. Hi.
Oh, I've missed my bets. They didn't make it to 049.
My name is Dr. J. Adleby. It's a pleasure.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Doctor, sorry. Where are my manners? I am Mr. Fish, SCP 527. Oh, what can I do for you fine folks?
Why, we're just traveling through and we actually found an anomaly. Do you know what the fun box is by any chance?
The fun box?
Yes.
The fun box. Have you seen the fun box?
We have the fun box.
Oh my god! It's the fun box! Did you hear that, everybody? It's the fun box!
We want to be too quiet.
You have clearance for that, right?
Yes, of course we have clearance,
okay,
though we
that's
don't want security to find out. It's very special secret.
Yeah. Actually, if you got the fun box, do you think you could help me with something a little fun?
Oh, what is it?
Okay, so as you may or may not know, I am Mr. Fish. I am one of several individuals. We are actually a limited edition collection by Dr. Containment.
Oh, the doctor himself.
Oh, yeah. And, see, I'm the only one contained at Site 00013, but there are a number contained elsewhere. Miss Sweetie, my old girlfriend, she was contained at Site 19. But I have been really curious about one in particular, and that's Mr. Lost. I believe there was an operation about 10 months ago to recapture him, but I have no idea what went on with that. You're researchers, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so you have some sway in the Foundation.
We do.
Could you ask the site head what happened to Mr. Lost 10 months ago? I would be very curious to know, and if you let me know, maybe I'll introduce you to my cacti.
That would be a very interesting thing to do. Thank you for letting us know.
Awesome. Bring the fun box with you. He'll think that's fun.
We will. Now that's pretty interesting. 10 months. 10 months ago, we had a disappearance 10 months ago as well.
Who did you want to talk to about that?
Oh, go ask again. Make sure, just real check quick. The same as David.
Oh my God, I will sign this right now. Oh, the site. He's the man in his office with the purple shirt.
Ah, yes.
He's, not too dangerous.
He's not too dangerous. All right. Let's go. He'll be up front. So everyone, we are going to be checking with the site director. Do we tell him what we know? Or should we also make sure to cover our own asses?
Fresh batteries this morning.
Alright. So purple shirts. I think it's up ahead.
These symbols on the walls are
We're
decipherable,
gonna cover our
by the
butts?
way.
Alright.
When you see symbols on the walls, they are cryptograms that can be deciphered. I am not sure what they
Oh
are,
boy.
but I know that they are in
I
fact
just want to say,
decipherable.
let's make sure we don't get the ethics committee caught on us, because that's not going to end well.
All right,
We
the gentleman
are
in the
breaking
suit
protocol
is the administration head.
No, that's to be expected.
He was very integral in my run.
I am hiding the fun box from sight.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to entertain this any longer. We're not going to feed Bobby young babies.
Let's go.
Hi there, how can I help you?
Good evening, Mr. Site Director. We have a bit of a question. So, we came across some information just passing around, overhearing, and we heard that there was a disappearance of an anomaly Mr. Lost 10 months ago. Do you by any chance know anything about it?
Oh, Mr. Lost.
Yes.
Well, yes. Mr. Lost has been lost, I mean, as long as we've been aware of him. Far longer than 10 months ago.
See, the strange thing about it is we came to realize we also heard that one of your personnel at the site had gone missing about 10 months ago as well. David.
Yes, Agent Smith. He was on a field mission. He disappeared into a portal to a dimension known as the Other World.
Would you perhaps think there's any correlation?
Well, I'm sorry, there seems to be someone at the door.
Oh,
This
avoiding
is
the
right.
question, or?
David. Oh shit!
Very blunt, Adleby. Oh shit.
Speak of the devil.
Everyone get back to work.
Back to work. Yes, thank you.
Back to work.
Talk about this.
I think you have some answers to questions we have. I think it's better you start talking.
Look, there are classified documents about this. You need to go through the proper channels, months of paperwork to find out about. I wouldn't want to break protocol unless you can offer me something.
What is that we can offer?
I don't know. It's getting a little crowded in here. Jesus Christ, they just don't stop coming. All right. If I could have just 1 second to deal with these folks, could continue our little negotiation?
We will begin our negotiation in a minute. All right. So, as you're gonna talk. We should probably talk to them. Let's talk to them. Hey, hurry, buddy. It looks like we're finding out some things. We are saying hi to Chris. Yes. I also believe we need to go track down David. I believe we're not being told something by the administrator.
Joe, I'm always down for a good game. Cool, we'll let him know. But are you working on anything about that?
Hey, Chris. Yeah. Buddy, we've been hearing a few things. Do you know who Mr. Lost is?
Yeah, I know like bits and pieces, just like, I'm a bit nosy. I tend to like listen to what people are talking about. But I think he's one of Mr. Fish's siblings. He's like 20-something siblings.
Yeah.
And Mr. Lost is the one that was kind of the cause of David going missing. Like, David and Sighthead were on some mission with a portal, and Mr. Lost just kind of happened to pop up. And then, I'm not sure on the details here, this is more of a question for like Elizabeth or Sighthead, but Sighthead was like, oh no, Mr. Lost, we gotta go. And I guess David either wasn't fast enough or did his usual like Indiana Jones, like I got this, you know.
That's great information. Thank you. You are such a helpful assistant. We also want to ask.
Put in a good word.
Yeah,
with like Danny again.
We're definitely going to.
Like with Sybil for a promotion, because like my review is coming up.
Yes.
So.
And your avocado shirt is very flattering on you.
I got it for a cosplay.
Amazing. New information, everyone. I don't think we should trust the site director. I think he's lying.
Holding out on a lot of information.
He is. Looks like they're gone. We're almost. What an interesting conundrum we've come across, chat. Hey!
Are you guys going to talk to Sighthead?
We are.
Did you guys give him something?
Yeah, of course.
I drew everyone at the site to celebrate the new workday, and so I drew Sighthead, and I was wondering if you could give him...
Wonderful.
Thank you, and tell him it's from Wesley.
We will.
And if he says what, then tell him never mind.
All right.
Workplace boundaries.
Yeah, I know. We can use this as blackmail. We can use this to guilt him into telling us the truth. You know, if we find out, like, okay, chat, tell me, should we guilt trip the site director in an attempt to get him to tell the truth, or should we threaten? Because it's a little bit of both. We're almost there. Oh, shit. Now, tell us your story.
There was a mission 10 minutes ago. We were investigating an instance of SCP-6717A, a portal to a dangerous dimension known as the Other World. A fairly routine, safe mission. We had done such things before. This portal seemed unstable, so we brought out a portal stabilization device. Like I said, routine, safe mission, where I myself would not have been there. The problem is, when we showed up, we realized that what was making the portal unstable was the presence of Mr. Lost. He has the power to, 1, teleport, making him impossible to capture, 2, to cause other things to disappear, including the entirety of Mobile Task Force Iota, making him incredibly dangerous. So naturally, when we realized he was causing the portal to become unstable, I called for a retreat. David, Agent Smith has a track record for breaking protocol. He thinks he's Indiana Jones. He's even got the cheap hat from Disneyland. Really embarrassing as an adult person to be wearing that. So he went in there. He thought he could maybe capture the uncapturable SCP. Honestly, it was a stroke of luck that Mr. Lost did not make him disappear. David got sucked into the portal. Mr. Lost made the portals. Not an ideal situation. Doesn't look good on a mission report. For myself or David. I had been trying to keep it on the down low because David and Dr. Taylor were previously engaged. And I didn't want it to seem like he was recklessly abandoning her. I mean, it just... I don't know. That kind of behavior to me displays a lack of consideration for the people who care about. and I did not want the feelings to get out.
You know, I kind of think that you're having a lack of consideration for your own personnel. Because from what we were just told, you would actually talk to Mr. Lost, encouraging him to get out.
I'm sorry, who told you that? That is ridiculous. I have not had any contact with Mr. Lost.
We don't have to tell you that, but...
I didn't have to tell you anything either.
I thought this was a...
Even your own personnel who genuinely care about you. You have your own janitors drawing pictures of you because they care about you, yet you are not putting into consideration their safety. The fact that you are lying to everyone on this site.
Look, like I said, I called for a retreat when the mission became dangerous. David broke protocol.
I thought this
And you
Lost
didn't go
story
after
was a
him?
red herring, but there's more to this than I thought.
No, I was not going to put myself in harm's way for that man. I mean, like I said, he's a track record for breaking protocol. Again, look.
And covering evidence isn't breaking protocol. I may be research, but I'm not dumb.
David was actively working against research. He had a deal with the Plague Doctor. Some sort of quid pro quo for information. Undermining Dr. Taylor's research, his own fiance's research.
What was the nature of this deal? What was he getting from it?
I don't even know. But that's why the Plague Doctor knows things he should not know. And I mean, I don't know, that kind of thing just it puts people's lives in danger.
When you say undermining her research,
David would tell the Plague Doctor things about her. Things that could help get under her skin.
Oh?
I have no idea what sort of hold the Plague Doctor had on David that made him give up this information, but never make a deal with the devil.
And the devil we will speak to. I think we're going to get answers for ourselves.
Don't trust anything the Plague Doctor says.
Your reputation intact.
For now. But keep in mind your loyalties. And keep in mind what choices you're going to make.
Don't believe Ondor's lies, Adleby. Don't believe Ondor's lies.
Plague into this. All right, everyone. Everyone's asking me to flirt with the doctor, so here we go. All right, everyone.
Adleby's chat has
Our
a
way
rather
of getting
one-track
answers
mind.
is going to be seduction. Hi. The Plague Doctor's up ahead. Sherm's old enemy. He does have certainly a lot of company, but a lot of things I think we can figure out.
What a punk. This guy. Boom. Boom. Boo and hiss.
I need you any type of papers around this source of conflict. Any type of paper. Bring it. Come on. You actually, he's from Site 19.
Oh no,
so
Zephyr.
really
You are from Site 19.
The simping has
Indeed.
just begun.
Are you an SCP yourself?
God, I hope not.
What role?
Oh, I'm just here to hang out and
He's here to hang out.
We're both deep.
Just visiting from the other side. Yes.
All right,
And
we're
you?
going to be making this.
we're just here to ask you.
A new hire.
Yes, we're new hires. We have a few questions for you when you're finished with the D class.
Indeed. Well, I will speak to the D class first. But
Yes.
listen, if you wish. Do you seek something?
Honestly, I mean, we overheard what's going on with the festival.
Did you? Then you know that it is my purpose to seek out this most detestable illness, the Great Dying.
Yes.
And I am imprisoned here, against my will, by the site head, unable to do my research, unable to cure anyone.
Kind of like us. Yeah, I know, kind of like
Curious, is it not? And all I wish is to make the world a safer place, and yet I am imprisoned here. You understand the plight?
Of course. Tragedy. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Wait, hold on. Do you detect the pestilence on any of us is the concern? Like...
This is an interesting question. I cannot leave this cage. I am imprisoned here. But each of you, give me an object of yours, or perhaps a hand, a foot through, and I will be able to identify.
You do it, buddy. You do it, buddy.
I got it. Let's see what I got here. I got a little.
Just get your back.
I have a bit of an object here.
Go back.
We've been together so much that we're basically the same.
Pass it through. Pass it all the way. You are safe.
Oh, let's
Thank
go.
you. All right. Ah, magnificent. And you as well.
Thank you.
No harm shall come.
We share the same.
Not yet.
Indeed. And you? Come closer. Very curious. You are safe. Indeed. There is something. No, nothing. All of you are safe. However, this site may not be quite as safe. I will ask each of you to do something for me. You see, imprisoned here, I cannot identify who is sick, but I fear the researchers have become infected. I will ask each of you to remember this. You two, sharing cells together. Elizabeth Taylor, in research with a white lab coat. You, Danny Taylor, in research. Elizabeth's younger sister, but taller. And you, your name again, you have?
Dr. Adleby.
Dr.
Adleby.
Adleby. A doctor?
Yes.
Not too unlike myself. Indeed. You, Joseph Williams. Each of you, bring me back an object from these researchers. Pilfer, barter, borrow, whatever you can. From this, I will be able to identify just how far the pestilence has spread. Can you do this?
Of course.
Yes.
I think they had some extra questions, so we'll
Thank
leave
you.
you to it.
Yes. Godspeed.
Our extra questions actually do pertain to some things you can answer for us. We were told that you were the last person who had full contact in given answers by David as he had disappeared.
Indeed.
We believe the site director is hiding something from us.
Do you? The site head hiding something?
Yes.
Oh, very much so.
You have alighted upon a fundamental truth of this site. Since he was brought here 6 years ago, he has brought nothing with him but desolation, dishonesty. There are shadows that crowd around him and whispers at every turn. The site head and David went off together. I was not the last to speak with him. It was the site head. They went on a mission together, seeking another one of the little misters, like the fish.
Mr. Lost, we had been
Indeed.
told.
Mr.
We'd also
Lost.
been told that he had actually left David behind, but encouraged Mr. Lost to go with him.
Indeed. Is that what they told you?
Yes.
Well, here's the truth. The site head and David disappeared together. They went on a mission seeking Mr. Lost. David has been gone for 8 months, 10 months, 12, a very long time. The site head returned right away. He told everyone in the site, oh no, David has been lost. But who was in charge of the mission? Who was tasked with looking after the one person in this entire site who cares about my work? David, the valiant explorer. And when the site had returned, what did he do but swoop onto David's fiancée like a vulture meeting the corpse of a doomed relationship. The site head and Elizabeth Taylor have engaged in a clandestine relationship. Him with his employee, just as her fiancée was lost. Now, these are simply the facts of the situation. I will leave it up to you to decide whether or not there was any malicious intent from the site.
You had a very special relationship with David. So
You did.
Indeed.
I think, I would first love to say, you are a very interesting specimen. I'd say the greatest doctor I have ever seen.
And by far the most eloquent of all the people who talked to you.
That is
far beyond handsome.
supreme. Pardon me.
Far beyond handsome, I would say. Now,
It has
Far
begun.
beyond handsome. Let me
Why,
tell
yes.
you, doctor. From one doctor to another, if you believe me to be eloquent, such a respectable doctor, flattery will get you everywhere.
oh, I am sure it will.
Is there something else you are seeking?
We are seeking a bit of advice, I would say.
Advice? Listen, Xander. These new hires seek advice.
We have the laughing box with us, the fun box.
The fun box, yes.
We want to know, is there any way we can use this to our advantage? And what is it you want in return for this information?
What is it that I want in return?
Yes.
I have asked you what I wish. Go to the other room and bring me back these objects.
We will.
Danny Taylor, Joseph Williams. All I desire is to cure those who are sick and become free of my imprisonment. What can you do with the fun box? Well, you understand. It makes people laugh, uncontrolled. What it can do is destabilize people, make them vulnerable, put them in a position where you may exploit their weaknesses. If you wish to inquire about the Cycler, about these secrets that he hides, perhaps the fun box could assist you. If he holds on to it, his guard will be let down, and you just may be able to get more out of him than is common for new hires.
Thank you, Dr. Dearest.
Dr. Dearest?
Dr. Dearest.
Well, if I may, from one doctor to another, you are the dearest doctor that I've ever had the privilege of laying my eyes on.
Why, thank you. I'm sure we will be coming back soon.
Godspeed.
I'm going to need a shower after this stream. Mobile Task Force Agent 0527 in the TikTok chat. I can't check the chat where it is when I see
doctor likes us.
when I have it pointed at the screen for the
Now,
Adleby stream.
Joseph.
Apologies.
I'm Joseph, you are Danny.
Kidnapping a child to feed the Baba Yaga.
Kidnapping a child, what?
No?
Oh, what the fuck?
I know, like, there was some discussion about a sweater.
Pardon us.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know what the sweater is.
Which one is Joseph? I believe so. Hi.
Thank you very much. Want to come with me?
Yeah, of course.
See what's going on?
I'm very. Hey, Joseph.
Yes.
I was wondering, do you have a pen I could borrow? I lost mine.
Yes. I don't. Well, I use this. Oh, there's the one that I usually use. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Please pay back to me once you're done using it or whatever you need to do.
Of course. Yes.
I thought it was an advanced dude. We were speaking about the comedy mask. It's one of the SCPs
035.
Yes. That I'm in charge of researching. I'm worried that it's moved from a dormant state to a sentient state.
Oh.
But it would take me forever to get the clearance to like actually study it properly because it's all the way back in containment and everything. So if one of you could take a video or photo of it and bring it back to me to examine, I would really appreciate that because if it's a problem, we're going to need to up the containment on the counter.
Of course.
Okay. Appreciate the help.
Of course. Get an item.
Do you have anything I could like take notes with?
Right.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Here's a pen.
Thank you.
I'm just glad that Adleby didn't bring up that I'm here watching the
Was Chris
show.
feeding kids to Baba Yaga? We don't know.
049 would have gone full villain
No
monologue.
problem.
All right.
We would still be hearing about
Do we
it
want to ask
months
about
from
Baba
now.
Yaga first, or do we want to go back to our sexy, sexy doctor?
Adleby!
I don't know if he is yet. First, I believe he may be gone. Oh, he is gone. Where is he? Let's go find him, actually. He may have gone this way to containment. They're saying 049. All right. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, John.
Thank you.
What's up?
Excuse me. He's far busy at this moment. So, I think it's good. Do we want to ask about Baba Yaga and the children?
We might.
All right. We're going to be talking to Daddy Doctor soon, but let us talk to our boy.
Dr. Redacted, that is an affirmative on Adleby being 049 city.
Yes, there's strange
A
symbols
big
around.
affirmative.
And also, a bit of an interesting debacle. Dr. dearest. You talk with them first, of course.
Yes, the filing cabinet. Yes. Tell them what I have sent you to do.
What have you sent us to do?
Okay, so I was told to go to the site head and basically dig through the bottom cabinet to find something.
He contains something that he guards with his life in the bottom drawer of his filing cabinet.
Yes.
I have not been able to obtain this object, but Ash valiantly has done so, yes?
Yes, it said equipment request. I'm not sure if that was it.
Equipment request?
Yes.
Was there anything else in the bottom drawer?
I did not find anything else.
You did not find anything else in the bottom drawer?
I did not.
Curious.
Yes.
Tell me about this equipment request form.
Yes.
There was something that was blocked out. I tried to get a picture, but it was blurry.
Yes.
My picture-taking device is horrible.
Do you remember?
Would you rather die
I'm not sure. I apologize, Doctor, but all I know is there's
Oh no, that's like fumbling the football.
The site is always redacted. None of us do. Blackening things out. Hiding.
I got the picture, but we can't see it.
I will tell you truthfully. One other new hire has gone to the site head and found an additional file. This file was a listing of all the SCPs, and next to me, my number, my name, SCP-049. He had written a word and scratched it out as if that could prevent people from reading it.
Oh.
The word was brother.
Brother?
Which is absurd, of course. You understand I have been on this planet for 500 years.
Yes.
Any brother of mine would have perished hundreds of years ago. So, he must have been using this file for scratch paper. You understand?
Yes.
Perhaps.
I would ask you, go to him, inquire about this question of brotherhood.
Yes.
He seems to want to hide from his love, Elizabeth, from his employees here, from everyone but you. Can you do this? Thank you. And you?
And you?
Is there something else you see?
We have acquired the items in request.
Thank you.
Joseph.
Most dearest doctor. And you, Mrs. Brown? Danny. Magnificently done. No. No! No! Take these back! Take these back at once!
Are they infected, Doctor?
They contain with them the stain of the passions, the terrible infection. Both of these researchers are very sick.
Both of them.
Interesting.
Pardon me.
Yes.
The one researcher that I checked during my stream was
Two
not
members of the
infected.
research team have become sick.
But
I
the
fear
other
the
two
pestilence is
were.
spreading far throughout the site. Do you understand?
Do you want us to breach you?
Pardon me?
Do you want us
To reach me?
Breach!
Breach? Yes, I wish to be free. But before that can happen, I must speak to these new hires.
Yes.
Two members of the research team infected. It is spreading fast. I do not know how far it has gone, and there is not time to procure an object from each member of site personnel. There is one other way. The witch can cast the spell of truth. Speak to them and ask who in this site has become infected. How far has it spread? Bring me these names. Tell me just how bad it has gotten while I have been imprisoned.
We will do that.
Thank you.
Of course. Anything. A fellow doctor always understands what's best for their patients.
She likes you!
Godspeed, Doctor. And I
I've heard rumors that the site head
have a fondness for her as
Oh
well.
no!
Thank you.
No! Cringe Simp 2022.
Looks like we've got them.
Come here.
SCP Signal stands for Simping Cringe People. Signals.
Oh, sure. What he will hear when I get back to Site 42.
Oh, you're hearing it right now. I am manifesting it.
Now, we will be asking our main question, but what other question shall we ask?
I need more.
Yes, I did. I heard the kid.
I need more people to hold the
The kid knows. The kid knows me. The kid knows Adleby.
Give the tracks. Give. Surround me.
What's wrong?
You can do this. You got this. You do it. Well done. You are skin. Behold. Genius at work. This. Whole. Personnel member was once very sick. But now.
Skin. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. We've got one.
Well, that's not a good sound.
And you hide. That is not all. Just as I have done this. Oh!
It believes we have some New mission, everyone.
And we are now free. Behold, Mr. Fish is free as well.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry, I just.
Okay,
Wesley, put that down. Wesley.
they lost the admin to the administrator, the assistant admin, and they lost the janitor to 035.
She isn't here anymore, but I can take a message. Fish, was it?
This is kind of.
Fish, actually? Well, Mr. Fish. It seems that we're in the same boats. The name's Comedy Mask. And don't think I'll forget this pathetic excuse of a warning you tried to give this body. Know your place.
Run!
And now that I'm a researcher, I will unlock SCP-6717. And maybe I'll use it to save you, Wesley.
Oh, a confident Mr. Fish.
Oh dear.
Your attention, please! You have to take up residence within this room, as you have just observed. Us, SCPs, are now free of our imprisonment. We are not yet free of this
Do we
room.
decide to help them?
Unfortunately, this door is double locked, double trapped, and enchanted to prevent our escape.
I'll open it.
I think that was just open one of the.
No, the door may open, but we cannot pass through. You all are free to go. However, there is much more to be done. Now that we are free, Wesley has perished, and the Comedy Mask and Wesley have become one. Curious, is it not? Mr. Fish, free. Bobby Yaga, free as well. And Stan Frumple, who was once terribly sick. Come, Stan Frumple. Behold all. Genius at work.
049 zombie. In our round, we lost Chris, the intern, to the Comedy Mask.
Luckily, none of you have become infected with the pestilence. You are all safe. And I could take all of you to assist me with some very important work. However, please, follow your heart. If you wish to assist us, SCPs, come speak with us. If you wish,
do we assist
return to the other room and inform the security team of the chaos happening right under their noses.
Oh no, she said the magic chaos word.
Yes?
Do we kill them yet?
Do we kill the members of security?
Yes.
Only those who are sick, and they will not be killed.
They will be cured.
If you'd like to kill people.
Indeed. If you'd like to kill people, come to the mosque.
We have a job to do still, and we
Indeed.
still have answers to find.
Indeed. If you wish to speak with me, come here. If you wish to speak with the mosque, of course, Mr. Fish may be returning soon from his research. Otherwise, enjoy your very eventful first day here at Site 00013. Yes.
Would you like to relieve Stan of his spinning and waving?
He looks like he's Stan, spin the other way. Show them that you can do both.
Prima ballerina Stan
Before
Frumple.
Baba Yaga could give us answers, I honestly fear that the entire site's already corrupt.
The entire site.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In the meantime, though, honest people of the Foundation.
You truly.
I can't cover for that.
have a discerning eye and a heart in alignment with my own. You can see that the facility, they do not keep us in these cages for protection. I am not hurting any of you or any of you harmed. No. They keep us here to protect their power, to protect their precious status quo. I am a threat to them, not because I hurt anyone, but because I am 500 years old, kept alive by fighting this terrible infection. And yet, they keep me trapped. Well, not anymore. Did you have something else you wished?
I'm going to be finding the site director.
Indeed.
And I'm going to
What
get
a melodramatic
Get
queen
About
the Plague
this
Doctor is.
question of brotherhood.
Yes,
Let me know what you find out, Doctor.
I will.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, my dearest.
For the rest of you, the pestilence has mutated into something vile. Something.
What is this?
The site has journals.
Oh my god. What's inside?
Well, lots of dinner things.
Oh my. We have a lot of spice. Adam, Amelia, Liam. Buy ticks for wine train set. Flip through. What is the next page? Today, the missing files, David.
Andre, this would be a good time to bring in the
He knew he was
mobile
coming
task
back.
force. Unfortunately, they're out in the other room. And it seems like Adleby has sided with the anomalies.
My. I still feel the We have found something interesting, and he kept it. He's torn apart. He's been. We need to give this to the doctor. What happened? Who left? Let's go.
Thank you.
Where is the line?
Oh, did you find my message? Yes, this is my notes.
This is your notes?
Have you been in my office?
No, we have not, actually.
It's in the other room.
Oh.
It's sort of concealed because I want the anomalies not to know that I'm watching them.
Who are you?
Dr. Adleby. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Dr. Adleby.
Adleby. Oh, so it's a researcher. Daniela, also a researcher. Oh, so good to meet more of the research team. This is incredibly exciting. I've never seen them out of their cells.
Oh, yes.
I think it's really difficult to study them when they're not behaving naturally, you know? So this is a great opportunity to see them in their more natural environments.
All for the sake of research.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's very dangerous. People might die, but this is great. We're gonna make leaps and bounds and discoveries. Have you been in there yet?
Yes, we have. Though we'd actually found something very interesting in one of the corners, but I think we need help deciphering it because we're new.
Okay, what'd you find?
We found a code in the distance, and 035 has been acting very strangely. We're not really sure what's going on.
Okay. Where was the code? What did it look like?
It's right in the corner. It's behind the curtain.
Oh, yes, that's a code from the other world. I think that's part of what allowed David to return.
I see.
It might also be related to the Shadow's heart.
The Shadow's heart?
It's a small stone. It's scattered.
Oh. Mr. Fish had taken it.
He has it?
Yes.
That's really bad.
How bad?
That's bad. It corrupts.
I got the code for Mr. Fish.
Wait, I don't think people should be helping him right now. He's not in his right mind.
No, I think truly, I don't know if we can fully trust you at this moment, actually.
That's fair. I understand that. There's a lot up in the air right now.
Have you spoken to the doctor?
The plague doctor?
Yes.
No, I've not been in there. I'm not going in there.
Are you sure?
No, I'll die. I'm not going in there.
Alright, so we told David the thing. Sorry.
I'm sure we can promise you that we will keep you safe from the doctor if you were to go in.
Appreciate that, but I have to stay out here.
All right.
Trying to trick a researcher into the death room.
SCP-005, the skeleton key.
I don't know where it is, and that's kind of a big problem. If somebody else would get their hands on it, it's the key that can unlock any lock.
Oh.
So if the anomalies got their hands on that, that'd be really bad.
Where would you say that? Where do you say it was last seen?
I had it in my my office, but I haven't seen it in a while.
All right.
I would start by talking to Mr. Fish, though.
Okay, thank you very much.
The Shadow's heart.
Wonderful.
Okay. Oh, excellent.
What have you found?
He does have it. He has it.
Oh, excellent.
No,
Yes.
no.
It's actually really bad. We need to go talk to Dr. Joe.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
That means he's doing research, right?
Also,
Yes.
David knows. He knows.
Oh,
now.
excellent.
He's
No,
got
that's
it. What
really
he
bad.
We need to go.
Oh yeah,
Reference on this. Also, here's this back.
We're not going to help them. Here, I'll take it.
I found a note reference to the site head in another language.
Oh.
Are you aware that the walls
Perhaps Baba Yaga, you know.
If anyone knows a solution, it could be civil engineering. They are one with the secrets and different.
We'll be careful.
Same reason.
Sierra, who was successful was he not?
Need to protect the rich.
This is you do this to yourself.
The essence of conflict.
This is what happens with D class.
Two members of site personnel and the other fight each other. Their conflict.
Say long life with, well, as long as you choose correctly, I'm happy.
That's
The code is a pig pen cipher.
Short life?
Pig pen cipher.
Brown jacket. SCP logo on
He
the
was
side.
great
White
potential. And
Hello, 035, we have a question. Do you by any chance know a game of riddles? Codes, by any chance? Codes? Yes.
What type of codes?
We have found a code that we are trying to decipher, and we believe that it can assist you all.
I'm sure this is a different language.
It is, certainly.
Yeah, not a code.
TikTok. We are watching Emotional Entropi's TikTok live of the live-action SCP Theatre Experience
It's all right.
Signal.
Though we would like to know.
This is a live-action
What
SCP
type
theater
gossip
show
is going around
that they are
here?
live streaming so that the world can see it.
Let's go.
There's a lot of people talking to Ugly right now. Hey, Ugly! He likes to ignore me. It's because he has a crush on me.
I see.
This body, anyway. Well, site gossip. Which person would you like to know gossip on?
We want to know more about the site head's affair.
Oh, well, I mean, you mean with Elizabeth Taylor?
Oh, yes.
Well, they started hooking up about 3 months ago, but if you want some real gossip, I hooked up with him centuries ago.
Centuries?
American Revolution.
How old is the site director?
Oh, you didn't know?
Meditate.
Oh, never mind.
No. I believe we deserve to know. Just between the Trust us.
I mean, I don't know how he does it, but yeah, Charles has been alive for quite a long time. I can't say much else on the matter, honestly. I've been locked here for a while, but it is good to see him again and looking fit as ever. And this time with a researcher, really abusing his power. I love it.
Thank you very much for this information, 053.
Of course. I did want to tell you also.
Yes?
I have these little drawings the janitor had before she died. I don't need them anymore. She was going to give them out to everyone in the site.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You can tear them up if you want. I don't know.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Sounds like souvenirs at the very least.
Doctor!
Yes.
We found some very important information.
Did you know?
First, we have found...
together?
Yes.
Magnificent.
We have found his personal journal as well as a note to Charles from Elizabeth in a different language.
Who is Charles?
The site head.
The site
No.
head.
No.
Yes.
The site head is not Charles. The site head's name is redacted. Are you sure?
We've also learned some very interesting news. We don't believe that the site head is fully human as he seems.
Indeed.
We've been told by the mask that he has been around for centuries.
By the mask?
Yes.
By the communist?
The last they had seen him was the American Revolution.
They saw each other!
Yes.
They had a relationship!
Yes.
Take this back.
They were getting hanky-panky.
New hires. Old hire. Doctor.
Yes.
But new to the scent. I do not know quite what to say. You see, 500 years ago, I did not look as I do now. I was but a surgeon, a doctor, when the Black Death, the Great Plague came. This plague mutated into the pestilence. When my wife perished, I was unable to save her.
Leuna, there will be VOD of this stream as well as the actual show from Adleby. They're going to send it to me and I'm going to upload it.
My parents, both of them terribly sick. I had a brother. He was sick. He had a wife. 2 children. His wife and children, my nephews. I was able to cure them. But my brother, I was not able to administer the cure. He ran.
What is his name?
Well, you may have surmised. I called him Little Charlie.
The shadows will set me free.
Understand, if this is true, then the Sighthead is 500 years old, anomalous, just like me, and yet he imprisons us here. Please, take this. This pocket watch has a match. There were 2 given to us, passed down by our father. I believed that the other one to be lost. With my brother as he perished. But if he is alive, if he is here, bring this object to him.
We will.
We know what to do. Yes.
Do you know what language this is?
I do not. Truly, I do not. Do you?
I do not. Unfortunately, I'm not a linguist.
Thank you.
Xander, do you know this language?
Yes, the Foundation sent out a large number of...
Nope. Perhaps Elizabeth will be able to translate.
Yes. I think we can get Elizabeth to talk now.
Godspeed, New Heart. Yes.
Goodbye, Dr. Dearest. Let's go. I think it's time to talk to Charles.
So we were wondering
Oh, Charlie.
I'm juggling 8 different things. The side has
Can we still save Chris? I think it's too late, everyone. But we have our buddy. Our little buddy is safe.
Chris is the little buddy. Wesley is the one we've lost.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I can't give up.
Chris is here. We got Chris. Chris is safe. We'll check on him in a second. I think it's best he doesn't hear what happens. Get the fun box out. We're gonna force it out of him. I do not believe at this moment we can bring Chris, but we will bring him to the doctor, and the doctor will protect him. Fun box attack. Chris is still there.
Why do you need to know that?
I'm believing we have been taking a very different route, everyone.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer it.
Hey, Chris, buddy. I think it might be good that you go talk to my researcher friend real quick and make sure you stay out of here because things are about to get a little bit messy.
Oh, yeah, no, Blaine told me to lock myself in here. Like, I read, I had a note and someone like...
You might want to cover your ears. It's gonna get loud, yes. I don't want you to get scared.
Thank you. Of course. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm locking myself here.
Yeah.
You know, Blaine gave me a hug, so I feel like that was a good reaction
That's
to my
good.
letter.
That's
But
good.
I can't tell quite yet. He didn't like ask any questions about it, so it was an important letter. I was hoping to talk more.
Don't worry, buddy. I bet you will.
Thanks. Thank you.
I appreciate the brief.
Excuse me, I need to do a routine security check on your desk. I've received reports that there have been masked juice vials. If you don't mind.
Right, go ahead. There's none in there anymore. I was made aware of the situation, and we turned them into research. I have no idea how they got there. Have you seen my notebook, by the way? People have been...
Actually, we've found your notebook as well. We found it. We're back again. See, what is your name? We'd like to know, site director.
My name is classified for security purposes.
Are you sure,
is
Charles?
classified for security purposes.
Wow. And are you sure there isn't something you're hiding from all of us?
No one has ever answered that.
Is that pocket watch supposed to mean something to me?
Yes, it is. I'm sure that you have one that is very similar. Used to belong to poor little Charlie. I'm sure there's a familiar face in here who hasn't seen you for a very long time.
I have a pocket watch. Wow. What a...
Yet it is the exact same. I don't think that there's many pocket watches exactly like this one.
Probably not a whole bunch.
You're an anomaly. We know.
I'm sorry, what? What?
You should know this. It's in my files.
It's in your... I'm sorry. Please explain.
My mom's an anomaly, so I'm a cat. Oh, shit. This is in my file. Like, my name is right there.
Sybil has kept this from me.
Oh, I thought so. Sorry, this seemed like an important conversation.
You know, I think if you're gonna keep denying things, we need you to be a little more honest.
Look, I don't think we should be.
No, we should be
carefree during.
Yes, it's such a carefree day.
I'm having a fun time with you right now. But
yes.
Andre, Site 00013 is in a time loop.
How much?
And that means that
How much
all
do
of
you
this
know
is sort of a test to see
about
how
your
Adleby
relationship
performs.
with the plague doctor.
Siding
and
with the anomalies.
Who else knows?
I feel
I'm
like
sure
we're going
Elizabeth, your
to give
little
them some
fling,
marks for
would
that.
be very interested.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Yes.
She broke up with him.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My.
This is whatever rumor.
Then I don't think it would be very far to say is if we go to her now, we tell her the truth. Why don't we find you a nice little box so you can have a reunion with your brother?
I don't think so.
Unless you
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Are you sure?
What, do I look 500 years old?
Yes! You
That
don't
is
look
very rude.
cougar! I knew it! I knew you were cougar! You look 500 years
You
old.
look 500 years old.
But,
Well,
did you know, I would say, you certainly had a very interesting relationship history. Not just with Elizabeth.
We saw the crossed out brother.
Cougar! We've all found it.
Yeah, David.
You either tell the site or we tell him the site.
It's lining up!
I hate this thing.
Yes.
Listen, David.
Guess what?
Now is the time you have to do it. David has a hymn of courage. If he reads that before coming over here and fighting you need to have the upper hand. You need to approach first.
He's trying to fight me. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Sackety.
You have to tell us about your relationship.
I know. I hate this thing.
Just give it to me.
Come on.
So, yes, you're right. Plague Doctor is mine.
Imagine having a brother.
He killed my entire family.
Sounds like a you problem.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was the wrong moment to walk out.
That's okay. I think we're gonna walk out now. Yeah.
Look, if
Honestly,
being related to him makes me an anomaly, fine. But I bear no ill will towards anyone here. I'm just doing my job of securing, containing, and protecting.
And what about David?
What about David?
Did you want to protect him too? Did you care about him? Leaving him to disappear?
Like I said, I called for a retreat and he did not follow my orders.
I would like to object. I actually read the documents. I'm sorry, but there was a document about the equipment request about the teleporter and from
Oh!
David had it.
How did you get that?
David had it. he seemed to have gotten it from somebody else, but he's under the impression that you closed him off in the portal, so you can take his lover.
I'm sorry, no.
You should confront him now before it's too late. Because David might be spreading rumors.
Honestly. It's a ridiculous rumor. The equipment request for the telereporter? That's for next weekend. That's for Elizabeth's birthday.
We found that too.
Yeah.
And we
Signed
also
by myself and Dr. Elizabeth.
We also
John
found
Taylor.
out everything through your journal. We found out how much you've been going into this, and that the timing is just too different for you to make such a request.
Well, what? No, it's Elizabeth's birthday next weekend.
And?
So we made a request for a teleporter. I mean, you could ask
For
her.
what?
Well, we're going to a wine train in Santa Barbara, and we don't want to have to drive.
A wine train.
So you're procuring site funds for your special little researcher, thinking that it's completely ethical. You know, I think the ethics committee would be very interested in that kind of request.
All right. Fine. Misuse of a teleporter. If that's what you think I am guilty of, I'm okay with that. This nonsense about me trying to kill David is nonsense. If you want to come at me with the teleporter accusation, like, yeah, I'll own up to that. All right? But I'm not, like I said, I'm trying to get everyone out of here alive. I bear no ill will towards anyone here. We just wanted to use the teleporter. It's her birthday. Come on, she wanted to use the teleporter.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Elizabeth.
She will corroborate this.
All right.
She did.
You have the. She did?
She did.
So she corroborates. But does she know about your anomaly? Does she know how long you've been alive? Does she know about your relationships?
No.
Okay. Have fun.
Please. Keep it on the down.
Do we tell him? Do we tell her? Do you have the chain?
In these interrogation situations, you have to have a very
You have the
specific
pocket
goal
watch?
in mind. If you ask very
Oh,
open
fuck, where'd
questions,
it
they
go?
can give you any answer. Like a lawyer,
I don't
you
know where
need
my
to
pocket watch
basically
went.
know
Oh, it's in
the
my bag.
answer of what you're asking to get them down the path.
Yes.
Hey, Elizabeth.
It was Aaron, right? Or no,
It was Adleby.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Listen, I think that there's something wrong here. I think actually you're being deceived. We've been doing our own research. I know that you gave us our own assigned tasks, but we have discovered that
I know.
Charles has been lying to you.
Who's Charles?
Charles, the site director. We know.
His name is Charles?
We know that you know. We've seen your notes in that different language.
Seen my what?
Your note. We saw your note. Even though we haven't deciphered it, we know that the two of you have been an item.
No, I'm not with Charles or the site head. My sister is. I just found that out today, but it's my sister Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
If you've seen any other notes, someone might be.
Yeah. We have a question. Are there any other notes that's been going on?
I mean, someone gave me a note earlier that was from the site head to my sister, and that's
What
one
did
of the
it
reasons
say?
why it said they wanted to spice up their relationship. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't need to know that. But I promise you, there's nothing
I'm
going
going to
on
tell you.
with the site head and I.
Don't trust the site head.
Don't trust him?
Do not trust him. He is lying.
What did you find out about him?
Say something.
If you know something, please tell me.
Do we tell? I think you might want to ask for yourself.
Ask the site head myself? What he's been lying about? I mean, he can be kind of cagey. If I just go up to him, he might.
Okay.
Specifics.
Go ask Chris.
Specifics.
Anything about
That too. Yeah, do you know this by any chance? Give her the truth.
I mean, this is my sister's handwriting.
Do you know the language?
No.
Do you know who
I
could
recognize it? It looks like some weird made-up language.
Do you know who could translate it, possibly? Anyone who might know different languages?
I think Elizabeth, it's probably something she made up, so I would
Let's
ask her.
Let's go to Elizabeth. Where is Elizabeth? Elizabeth is gone. Oh shit. Let's go. Do you know where Elizabeth has gone off to?
She usually is.
She's missing.
That's. Oh my god, where is she?
That's not good.
Where's your sister? Where's my sister?
She's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
Everyone.
We're
Let's go.
at the hour and a half mark. That means we are getting close to the end game. See how all this turns out.
There she is.
That's enough. Thank you.
She's gone.
Lost Dr. Girlfriend.
Doctor.
Magnificent! Yes, it just left with him. Joe just say, I cannot believe you. Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
You're right.
Your work has not been in vain.
I am cunning.
Is there anything else I need to do?
I am willing to
Very
do whatever it takes.
We will be freed of this room. And we will administer a cure to all illnesses. Thank you, Xander. Yes.
I've got some news about you.
About my brother and you.
We also have news about your brother as well,
Yes.
and Elizabeth, because she
And
is missing.
Elizabeth. Pardon me?
She is missing.
Elizabeth is missing?
We cannot find her.
You can't find her? Well, she's very short. Perhaps she just got lost in the crowd.
She's very short.
She was
Are
there,
you
but
sure she is gone?
the other researchers are currently looking for her, but she was gone.
Looking for Elizabeth Taylor.
We also found out she recently broke up with the site director
Did
just
she?
today.
Magnificent! The site had swooped in on their relationship like a vulture on a dead corpse. It is good that it's over. She can now be with David, the one she truly loves.
Yeah!
Yes. What did you find about my brother? You, Adrian.
He's the site boss.
Yeah, yes,
He's alive. Yeah.
According to whom?
Well, his name is Charles.
Let's keep going.
Right.
We shall use this secondary focus.
So apparently Mr. Fish knows what's going on.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't really care. He's trying to free himself from it and turn himself into it. We're running out of time, though.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
Do you have everything in the machinery?
Are you sure?
I do.
Are you 100% sure?
I am 98.9% sure, as a good scientist should be.
Fish.
You should never overestimate your odds of success, and I think mine are very good. Now, everyone, I would like you to impart your psionic energy into the machine.
This is probably a bad idea.
Do it. Stop.
No, we're stepping back.
Speak to the comedy master.
There is an incantation we must
Oh,
chant.
there. Ask her what can be done to increase my power. Yes, Doctor.
It looks like Fish is actually trying to cause a dimensional disturbance.
The fish is causing a dimensional disturbance.
Yes.
Well, if there's one thing I know about the fish, is that he's definitely capable of all manner of curious things. Do you wish to investigate what Fish is doing?
I do want to find out more about the site director, but this is also a curious attempt of what he's going through.
Indeed, curious to say the least. If you wish, tell me about what you found out with my pocket watch.
We found out that he has the same one.
He does?
He has it on him.
The site head has... Come here, you guys. The site head has a matching pocket watch.
Yes.
There can be no question. He is my brother.
There's absolutely no questioning it.
Just as Avery is.
049 just did a, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire, Harry?
He knew this whole time.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? He has the same pocket watch!
Benevolent doctor.
What?
We bring an offering.
Yes, yes, thank you.
And another offering.
Offerings!
And a third. Thank you, Luharis. This is the juice that must be empowered to give me the strength I need to fight the new mutation that the site head has allowed to happen. Thank you, Luharis.
Oh, my.
Down with the site head.
Down with what the site had!
049 got strength serum. That's why he won the fight in my show. But he lost the fight in the show that Yossi went to.
Yes.
I cured them the same way that I have cured Stan.
In Yossi and Radgul's show the day after mine,
Show them.
049 lost the fight to David.
Stan is 100% alive. everyone.
Interesting.
He's thriving.
He's a picture of health.
He was anxious before he was excited.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
From intellectual curiosity standpoint, what is it exactly that you do?
That I do. It is a very complicated medical procedure. Stan was very sick, very unwell, but I cured him. This new hire has decided to speak to me. He does not understand. But Stan can only hear through my ears. Stan was very sick. Many, many years of research. Hundreds upon hundreds of hours. Test subjects, bodies, decomposing, studied countlessly. Since the 1600s, I have developed the cure. I placed it upon him, and he is now free. Free of sickness, free of
035
his
looks like
worldly
just
desires.
a
For he and I
mask
are
like
now
a parrot on his
alive
shoulder.
as one. And soon, many more will join our family. What is this? From whom? Stan, pick up this candy for me.
Doctor, as much as I love to hear you rant, I need to talk to you in private.
In private?
Yeah.
Forgive me, Doctor.
Just a moment.
I must take but a moment to speak with the monk.
I will miss the seconds that go by.
Praise be unto the doctor.
Freedom! Freedom! I want freedom! Who else wants something? You must certainly want something.
I really want you to put that rock down. I don't think it's good for you.
You want me to put the rock down?
Yeah.
I don't want to put the rock down.
And
But your
that's-
desire is fueling the machine. Doctor, what do you want?
I believe that I want to help you, but I only believe I can do that if I have the rock for just a moment.
Everyone seems to want the rock.
I am a very nice rock. I guess I'm very popular.
Yeah.
You are very popular. I believe in you. I believe that you are capable of helping this site, and I believe you are capable of helping the anomalies here. There's something wrong with this site. There is something wrong with the director. He is lying. He is an anomaly himself. He is keeping it hidden. He is hiding it from everyone.
Just
What?
one?
Just one.
Oh.
That other guy with the top hat, wearing the tank top, he's talking to security about, they're trying to bring back the fish.
Oh!
Bring back the
He is the double agent.
No! Okay, I'm not a double agent.
He was talking to security about bringing the fish back.
Was your loyalty previously affirmed?
My loyalty is to the 2004 Red Sox.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no. Who's a double agent? Did you know
Who
I
won
was
the
there?
game for the
Which
Red
game?
Sox?
I was at one of the games.
The player.
The player?
When Yadier Molina dropped the ball.
Oh.
And this player stole first base.
Second base?
First base.
First base. Which game?
Game 4.
Oh, game 4 in St. Louis. Stole first base. Johnny Damon.
Oh, we have the full containment breach. It's time for the thrilling conclusion.
It's time. It is time, Mr. Fish.
Doctor, if you intend to help me, I'd be grateful for your support. But if not, I'm afraid
No.
there will be
No,
consequences.
Mr. Fish.
Yes,
no.
Mr. Fish.
Yes, do it! Do it!
Mr. Fish.
Oh shit. Failed. Oh shit. Shh. Hurry. Find the doctor.
What's going on in the other room?
I would have peace, class. You Foundation have shown remarkable wisdom and intelligence in dealing with creatures like guys. Creatures that go bump in the night. Creatures that could kill you as easily as a man swatting a mosquito. Gito.
Huh.
I have chosen my side. Ya properaya!
Oh shit.
No. What kind of game are you playing? I do not play games. Merely affect the pieces.
Okay, well, speaking of games, I'd like to play a game called Guess Who I'm Talking About. I'm looking. Thank you. No more applause, actually. Clap, 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 clap. Thank you. I'm looking for a failure. Somebody who, no matter how hard they try, they will never, ever succeed. And I mean, how can they help it? Not even their own father wants them.
Oh shit.
Their crush only agreed to a date with them because they're so pathetic. I mean, do you really think that anybody will love a loser like you?
No.
It's really pathetic, Chris.
No fucking way.
Plotted this? This isn't you, Wesley. This isn't who you are.
Comedy mask. I'm comedy mask. Come on.
Yes, you are being manipulated as an entity known as the comedy
Chris,
mask.
no.
But fortunately, any process done to the human mind can be reversed with the proper tools. This is SCP number 2473, a small mason jar. It can, despite its appearance, restore mental damage done to any victims. So, what do you think would happen if we used it on you right now?
That is not a real SCP. That is what we call a plot device. Ethics committee.
Are you done? Well, clearly not all allies stay strong. It is no matter, for I am a man of science, and I have no need for assistance as disloyal as this janitor. You see, I simply seek illness, sickness that pervades the world. The pestilence will be cured in due time, yes. But there is another sickness, a moral sickness, that pervades every member of this site's personnel. They have told you that the SCPs are a danger. They keep us locked away in these cages. They have sold you false ideas. We are not dangerous. But the other simply is hungry and wishes to eat. Mr. Fish, they call him. He has a name! Harold Dover. Say it!
Harold Dover?
That's right! And I'm a doctor. And they wish to cure those that are sick. These members of the Foundation, they say they want to keep you safe, to protect you. All that they want is to protect their own power. And they have the audacity to believe that man can control nature.
No. We don't control nature. We control threats such as yourself. Doctor. The kind of thing that might keep an ordinary person up at night shaking in fear. But I'm not scared. Sure, the world might go on without the Foundation, but it would spiral into chaos. We are the ones who prevent that
Chaos.
from happening.
Is that so? Chaos! Yet look around. Your head of security, nowhere to be seen. Your head of research, more occupied with who to engage with than the problem at hand. No, scientist, you do not fight for order. All that you care about is maintaining your stranglehold over the people of this site. Brother!
Oh! Ah!
Everyone
Brother!
inside.
Brother! Ah! I knew it! This, all my planning, all my work is coming to fruition, and the cherry on top is an admission of relations to one of the most dangerous anomalies at the site. And they agreed with me the other day. Elizabeth and David and Blaine.
Oh.
Everybody with the authority to cast you down.
Everyone
you are
knew.
more insane than I thought.
Watch
Lily.
your mouth.
What?
I have absolute control over the site personnel in this moment.
Not control over research. I really could have left. But with all the lies and the deceit, I can't support you to leave.
Sorry, I did. It's over.
No malice. Sure, relations. The plague talked about malice. I mean...
My, this is a very hefty file we have against you, Sighthead. Or should I say, Charles. This is a lot of evidence in addition to the files I have personally gathered with the help of the new hires today. More than enough to take you out of your position. And with my authority as an emergency member of the Ethics Committee, I am relieving you of your post, Sighthead.
That's what I told you about messing with an ethics committee.
I will not care. Your ambition has been a threat to them for years. This is just the last nail in the coffin. So, the most qualified person will then become Dr. Eckelberg. Congratulations, Sighthead. Until we sort out this mess, you are now in charge of site operations.
Let's go! It looks like.
Are you all quite done?
Yep.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Dr. Eckelberg, Agent Geo. But I do not intend to leave sight for you to run. You see, the pestilence has spread far throughout many members of this site's personnel. I am not a careless man. And those who are sick will be cured soon. Each of you who is not yet sick could be terribly at risk. And the cure will be administered to all of you in short time.
Fred, I can't let you do that, Doc.
Fight.
Unfortunately, David, you are just a man.
There's David.
Get it.
Stan, stop.
David,
No,
you got this.
Stan.
Oh. Come on, David.
Yeah, get frumped on.
No.
Shit.
I suppose if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Come on, David.
Now this time, the Plague Doctor has his go-go juice.
What the hell is that, man? Come on.
That's tactics!
David, you got this.
Spoiler alert, David did not got this.
Come on, Smith, get it together.
David. Yeah!
Come on, David, you got
Just keep
it.
action rolling.
Come on, Agent Smith.
Just keep action rolling.
David.
Baby little John, behold all your hopes dashed upon the rocks. David?
Shit!
Holy cow. They got him the cure, and he still won.
Let's get the anomalies recontained, everyone.
No!
What a twist!
Damn.
Where's the mask? Got the mask?
Yeah, Danny.
Save your cell and stick it
I will still get the baby a month.
No.
Put the mask on.
You can't have a baby a month.
Where's the camera?
Why not?
Diana, where did you put it? Perfect.
Good thing he had his anti-strength
All right,
serum.
I've got Blaine. Blaine is coming to get the situation back under control, everyone. We'll get you all out of here safe and sound.
Get it, man. Hey,
Don't
just out of curiosity.
David, he got it.
How many people's first day is it?
Trey.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Everybody? Why?
I would help him if I could.
Hell of a first
first day, I guess. I've heard some people sympathizing with the SCPs and moving mass juice around, which we will get to the bottom of. But I want to remind you that we don't think these SCPs are bad.
Attention!
What? I'm in the middle of a speech.
We are now under a 24-hour time quarantine.
What?
Anyone who has been here for the past 2 hours, this is your last chance to escape. Say your goodbyes and then leave.
Uh-oh.
What did you think you had under control?
Were you all so willing to accept the deaths of Stan Frumple and Wesley that you are willing to say...
What?
I love you too.
No.
It's been a really great day besides Stan dying. We will fix that.
I didn't even know it Stan died.
What has happened here today is only one of several possibilities. While this might seem like a favorable outcome, this is in place as a contingency precisely to keep us safe until the O5 Council comes and gets us. This is just another link in the chain. And we will not end this until everybody is safe. And on that, you have my word.
Dr. Daddy.
Well, we didn't like Stan anyways.
Wait,
Wow! Cut that out!
Justice for Stan. Justice for Stan Frumple.
Doctor, I will find you again.
Thank you. I do not know what Blaine has brought about, but I thank you. In all my time imprisoned here, no one has shown me the heart, courage, and compassion that you have. Please, it is too late for us, but if you were not here 2 hours ago, you may yet be free. Say your goodbyes quickly.
I will say my goodbyes.
Then leave.
Goodbye, Doctor. I will not forget you.
Goodbye.
You smarmy bastard.
Forbidden love.
It's been an honor, Mr. Fish!
So, thanks for that.
Of course.
Make sure you get out before you get stuck here like the rest of us.
I'll be sure to.
It was nice to see you.
It was nice to see you too. I wish we had more time, but I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. I'm okay too.
Yes.
I'm sure I won't recognize you again in a different time loop. But
Of
hey,
course. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be fated to meet again.
We'll do what we can to make sure that we make
Yes.
things right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know how to fix the time loop. It'll take time.
I believe in you.
If there's anyone, it's Wesley.
Maybe I am not.
Let's say goodbye to our boy. Chris, our boy. Chris, I know that you went through a lot, but know that you are cared about, and that the people here at this site care for you. No matter how many times this repeats, know that you are worth it, and that you deserve everything good to happen to you. I hope that the site will be able to be fixed, and that you'll be able to find peace with your family as well.
I just hope that I'll be able to tell Blaine that he's my dad again.
I bet you will. I know you will. The O5 Council will remember this as well. I'm sure you'll be fine.
The O5 Council, you have connections?
I don't believe that I can tell you that right now. But it was a pleasure meeting you in this timeline.
The O5 Council. They're well aware of this, aren't they? How long have they been keeping us here as their guinea pigs? As their personal D-class sites?
I think you'll find out soon enough.
I've been informed it is July.
See you! Have fun!
I love you guys! All of you! Be safe!
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming to the performance and watching me as I did this. I had the best time.
Yeah, that was great.
This is an absolute ball.
That was a better outcome than I had.
Attention, new hires.
If anyone would like to keep their departmental...
Oh, hell yeah!
Souvenirs.
Yes. Whoop. Research. Thank you all so much for coming, and I had one hell of experience. By the way, thank you for playing so in character with me. That was amazing. It was nice to meet you too.
I have an answer to my question.
Yeah?
Tier 49 is afraid of apples. I know the truth.
Love that. God. Yeah?
I got a message for the stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
What's the stream? What's the message? What is your message, boy? If you're
I'm sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my fucking god.
God damn.
Have you ever been bored of every mobile game ever?
No! Yes! Thank you all so much for coming. Hang on, let me turn it around. Thank you all so much for coming to this whole stream, to this whole performance. I had an absolute blast. I think we got a pretty interesting ending. I'm really curious what Sherm got because I actually didn't watch his. So, thank you all for coming.
Rude.
And I had an amazing stream.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like.
Bye, Sherman.
All right, there's the live, everybody. That is our stream. I'll turn this TikTok around real quick. Everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this viewing of SCP Signals. I know I did. Adleby took a wildly different route than I did, got very different results. And so, going over that a couple times as it goes through editing, we're going to get to see all the details and maybe hear a little bit better at well. But make sure you are subscribed to Dr. Adleby. Make sure you're subscribed to Site 42. That way you will see the run through. We will be uploading the full stream in the next couple of days, and we will be running editing down into episodes. That way we can cut out some of the faff and we can put a little music behind it. So you can look forward to those here on the Site 42 YouTube channel. Thank you all for coming to the show. I hope that you've seen, if you haven't seen my run is up on the channel right now. The full stream is here, and we also have 2 episodes released of the Dr. Sherman run cut up. That we'll be doing on Wednesdays. We will be releasing those episodes, and maybe we'll start the Entropy run either after we upload mine, or maybe we'll do them, 4 or 5 videos a week. We'll upload Entropy's run on like Thursdays or something. Or Mondays, because I am Thursdays for live streaming. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed the show. We had a good time with 049 being melodramatic. We had a good run with 035. They actually rescued Wesley from 035. I wasn't expecting that. In all of the scenes I've seen of this, I've not seen that result, that they were able to save the 035 person. I didn't see the super serum being reversed on 049. In my run, 049 lost the fight, or won the fight handily. And in Yossi's run, 049 lost. Now, I don't know if 049 lost because he didn't get the super serum at all, or because it was taken out the same way it was during this run. But it was definitely a different show all around. I did not spend very much time with the anomalies at all. I went to visit 049 a couple times, but I did not see what happened in that room. I was in the main room with all the staff during the containment breach section. So it was incredible to see everything that was going on in that room, because that was not my experience. But like, share, and subscribe, all that good business. Stay tuned, and we will have more interesting SCP projects here at Site 42.